And you're watching
DoGsCarly!
DoGsCarly.
Hello, everyone.
Actually, I preferred Sam and Cat.
I never watched Sam and Cat, actually.
You're in the minority.
You're in the Glee
It
Club.
was a joke.
Alright, everyone. Welcome to DoGsCast. As always, we're going to be taking a few minutes.
As always, I am your host, Carly Shish.
As always, we're going to be taking some time to send out our links, tell all of our friends, and tell our families that we are live. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment.
How are we doing? Tonight's a cool episode of DoGsCast. Can we talk about the charity now?
Yeah, we can talk about
We should talk about the charity now.
Yeah.
My recap is going to be very brief.
Okay. Guys, we are running a charity event, or campaign rather, through Tiltify. We are raising money for the victims that have been impacted by the climate in Texas. So I just put the link in the chat. You can go check it out. Donate if you can. If not, spreading the word is also always helpful. We've raised a couple bucks so far, which is super, super cool.
We've raised more than a couple. We're at $60.
Which is awesome, and our goal is 100. So yeah, definitely check out our Tiltify campaign to help the people in Texas. They absolutely need it because of the terrible weather that they've had, and people have been displaced because of it. So you're so broke. Don't worry about it. Just spreading the word about the campaign, about Texas, and just doing what you can to help, whether it's spreading the word or donating or letting people know what's going on. Everything's helpful. So don't worry if you can't donate yourself. But yeah, we've raised about $60 so far, which is super cool. And if you can't donate, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. We appreciate the love nevertheless. Anything else I need to talk about? No? How are we doing? Hello, I see. I can report that Texas is back to warmer weather, but there are still power outages in a lot of the state. A friend of mine who lives in Texas says they have their power back, but yes, there's a lot of aftermath to deal with. Yeah, most of the real bad stuff is kind of over with, but there are still people that are displaced or without power. So we're donating to the Red Cross to help those people out, give back to them a little. Birds of a feather, more like beards of a feather. Baird's not in this episode.
Speaking of this episode, should we get into the intro and the recap?
Yeah. Actually, we're still kind of self-promoting a little. I'm also gonna do the same. Just like for another 2 minutes. People are still filing in, unsubscribing. I'm sorry.
I go back to my cave then.
And DoGsCast is over. No.
I just have to turn Lynn down a little.
Yeah.
My audio levels always change, and I hate it.
I'm sorry. Baird will be back soon, I promise. I promise. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. This is gonna be no Baird, unfollowed, blocked, and reported. Ah!
You demand Baird? Good for you.
I'm sorry. I can't play Baird every arc. Alright, I'm just promoting a little.
I mean, you could. We just gotta, take care of Callisto.
No, I can't. No.
Take care.
Alright, I'm just sending this to some peeps. Also, real quick, thank you guys for getting us to 350. That's absolutely wild. We hit 300 and 350 in this week, so thank you guys so much for the support and for coming to streams and just being awesome people. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without the help of everyone, so thank you guys so much. It's been a wild week for us, on Chaos Crypt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Been a very, very wild week for us. We hit 300 a couple days ago, and we hit 350 yesterday. Absolutely wild. Buck wild, if you will. Thank you guys so much. We love you all so much. And with that, now I think we're ready to get into our intros, as long as Jared's done self-promoting.
I was trying to make sure everybody knew how to get their notifs going for the Pride, sorry. Hi, I'm Jer. I use they, them pronouns. I almost said Jer pronouns. And I'm the Dungeon Master.
Hell yeah. My name is Jasper. I use he, him pronouns, and tonight I will be playing Callisto.
I'm Lynn. I use they, them pronouns, and tonight I will be playing Genevieve.
I thought you were playing Scrungus.
No, that comes later.
Okay.
I'm Lucio. I use he, they pronouns, and I am playing Taylonsta.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and tonight I'm going to be playing Wood. My pronouns are he, him.
Hell yeah.
My man.
My man! Alright, do we want to get into that recap?
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yep. Last episode was pretty chill. We just did a lot of traveling and exploring the Kenai Pass, fought a whole bunch of solder spiders, and then two giant, I think they were wife solder spiders that didn't get fully confirmed, but, you know, they kept getting referred to as the wifeys. Again, not too terribly much other than a bit of exploring. Jem and Taylonsta did have a small argument over whether they were rocks or spiders, and then they turned out to be spiders. And now we're taking a long rest, sleeping for the night, and then we are going to be going to the Boracay village.
I have to say, for some reason, I thought when you said they were not confirmed, I thought you meant, like, confirmation as part of Christianity.
No, as in you never officially said if they were solder spiders or not.
Oh, yeah, they
The
are.
solder spiders have become.
That's like what I thought. But, you
Yeah.
know.
They have become Christian.
I genuinely thought Christianity for a hot minute.
Not valid. Alright, let's go.
Christians are valid. It's not all Christians.
Not all Christians.
Thank you, Patrick Fusty.
Thank you, Pat Fusty.
Pat Fusty just went out?
Yeah.
A lot of notifs just went out.
My man. My man. Alright. Are we gonna get into it?
Yep, I just gotta clear my notifs. And we are good! Alright, you have slept. God damn, it was a nice sleep if ever you had a sleep. Like, it's a nice early morning with the sun just peeking over the cliffs. Who used a spider as a pillow?
Not me.
Probably Taylonsta.
Yeah, Taylonsta. Taylonsta's still sleeping.
I can't
again.
fix.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just couldn't figure out how to change my health.
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, I don't want to show that yet. You can all do some nice early morning stretching rituals. Do your morning routines, if you have any.
I put the rocks under everybody. Callisto still puts little rocks under everyone's quote-unquote pillow.
Everybody's giant spiders.
No,
Your
Jem
carpets.
doesn't. Jem be like, who need pillow? I made of rock.
Callisto just picks up Jem's head, puts a rock under Jem's head, and drops. And Jem's like,
He hides
huh?
a ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab ponytail for elevation. Displace rock.
When he like goes to put the rock there, I'm like, you know, normally it's rock candy that you put under people's pillows. I can give you some of mine if you'd like, unless you like giving out rocks.
No,
I don't know. Just...
This is rock candy.
Oh, this is rock. I thought you were just giving out normal rocks.
No.
Out of character, I thought Callisto ran out of rock candy.
Did he?
I think he has a little bit left.
Okay, well, I guess I'm a fool and I'm making stuff up in my head. Never mind, I don't say anything.
Perhaps I'm the fool. I don't know. I've just been...
I thought he ran out, but maybe I'm wrong.
Perhaps Jasper's the Bobo.
I don't know. I haven't
I don't
gotten
know
to that
either.
part in my rewatch yet.
I remember that's why you've been saying you're putting rocks under people's pillows because you ran out of hard candy, and yeah, no, it is rocks because Torleth
think
and
it
Xavier
is.
had a panic over it.
No,
I've
they
been-
panicked even about the rock candy.
No, I've been calling them rocks because everyone thinks they're rocks, but they're actually rock candy. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I just know that Baird eats it every time.
Yeah, he'll eat it no matter what.
Okay. Sorry
No,
about something
No,
else.
it's okay.
I just genuinely thought you didn't have rock candy anymore.
Maybe. You know,
That doesn't happen. Gem dies. Gem shatters into a million tiny pieces. Gem of Eve is no longer.
No.
New character time.
No. Onyx time.
I'm playing mayo chup saucy sauce.
Speaking of,
My
Speaking
internet.
of.
speaking of Onyx, we never found out what happened.
My internet just went out. What happened?
You missed the debate over whether Callisto has rocks, and then I said, speaking of Onyx.
Okay.
We never
Okay.
found out what happened to Onyx.
Good end.
I wonder where Onyx is now. Love to meet them
Uh.
someday.
Alright, so we're kind of just going about our morning, I guess.
Actually, let me roll something.
Wakes up and doesn't eat breakfast because Gem doesn't eat.
Talon's is still sleeping. Again, Talon still will not wake up unless provoked.
The 9. You're doing okay.
Like if someone has to wake up Talon still just
Wake up the beast. Who's waking up the beast?
kind of just throw a stick in his direction. It's sorry, in their direction.
That's not gonna wake him up.
Wood is meditating right now.
Gotta wake up Talon stuff.
All of a sudden there's a map.
Oh.
Oh? What was that for?
Oh. Are there any sticks nearby?
Not really. There's no trees.
Okay, fuck it. I just poke Talon stuff. Wakey wakey.
Cool.
I will poke again.
Oh,
Wakey wakey.
Oh, can you not hear me? Oh.
thank you
Oh,
for the
no, we
follow,
couldn't
Izzy
hear you.
1010.
Oh, Talon still wakes up, but it's like all groans. If you couldn't hear me, I don't know if my mic was working.
Is Ajax awake?
Ajax has been awake. You notice that Ajax is currently staring at the cliffs.
What you looking at? Is that the way we need to go?
Something tells me that we're not the only ones sitting out here right now. And nods his head up.
You want me to make a perception
Yeah.
check? Okay. That's a nat 20.
You can clearly see, 2 humanoid avian figures
Oh?
Hog.
on the ridge, just staring at you.
I kind of like whisper over to Ajax. Is that the Borakai?
Yes, those are the Borakai. They seem to know that we're here, but based on the fact that we're not, being murdered yet, I have to think that they might want something.
What should we do?
Why would they just murder us?
Because we are in their home. They live in the Kenai Pass and we interrupt their home, just like the solar spiders. They're very defensive.
What should we do about it?
Didn't know we were gonna be walking into such dangerous territory. Maybe we should have planned our route better.
This was the only way we could go.
Both routes
I
are
thought
very
there was
dangerous.
another mountain we could have gone.
I've never been on that mountain.
But okay.
There may have been more dangerous things there. I'm going to try something. Hi!
Just say.
And one of them just immediately perks up
Oh
and
god.
lets out a raptor screech.
Oh my god.
Maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Lucio backs up a little.
Who would have thought that the most simple of approach wasn't the most effective?
And the two of them fly up in the air and fly down in front of you with spears raised. Who's gonna talk? I think you're gonna talk. Why are you here? Stay
Hail,
Passing
friends!
through.
And Wood's gonna step forward. We are not but travelers in your home. We mean you no ill will.
You mean no ill will? Then perhaps you can be of service to the Boracay.
How so?
We've been having a few issues as of late.
Like the solder spiders, or something
Worse.
more? Ah, I see.
Have you heard of the Bell Viper?
The Bell Viper. Is it native to the Kenai Pass?
Yes, only found here. Great beast. We've been unsuccessfully dealing with it for months.
And you need us to eliminate this creature?
It would be of great help to us, and it would save us from having to kill you.
Oh, kill us.
Well, it appears we've reached an agreement.
I mean, we were able to take out 2 of these big spiders here, so I don't see why not.
That's what kept us from just stabbing you in your sleep.
Right. Well, we're just travelers passing through. We will help you with this Bell Viper if, after it's finished with, we can just pass on through peacefully.
That sounds like an acceptable term. Shall we?
Gem's just gonna kind of mutter under her breath. I feel like we're taking the fact that they keep talking about killing us rather nicely.
Do you have an issue, big cat?
I can squash you like a bug.
He wants to.
What?
Do you guys happen to have names?
I am a wraith.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
spelled different. I
Sorry.
didn't even think of that until this second.
Sorry. Funny
Actually,
reference.
it's Wraith.
Funny reference.
It's Wraith.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay. Wraith and
I'm Asmith.
Asmith.
Meeting you.
And you as well. We promise, once we get rid of this Bell Viper for you, you won't even ever see us again. We promise.
You mean no ill will for sure?
No, we're just, we're going to Kerjara.
If anyone means ill will, I think it would be the both of you. Be a little blunt.
Only
Ooh.
sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean most of the time. Today is a lucky day for you.
It's a lucky day for me.
Sorry.
Ooh. Ooh.
But yes, yeah, once we take care of the Bell Viper with you guys, we will just pass on through to Kerjara, and, we're meeting some people, over in Zada, I believe it is, so we shouldn't have to come back through here.
In exchange for your assistance, we can offer you quicker passage through the pass and to Kerjera.
Is that so?
Yes. And we can help keep the route clear for you and keep away any monsters.
That would be very much appreciated.
Let us be off
Oh.
then.
So you can keep away monsters, but you can't keep out this spell viper? What is the difference?
Most monsters aren't as big.
Well,
Bigger than the spiders?
These spiders are tiny compared to the bell viper.
Tell
well,
us about the bell viper.
A bell viper, from what we've seen, hides within the caves, travels within the rock. It carries with it a head shaped like a spear. It climbs across on 8 legs and takes our young.
right.
We'd like help getting rid of it, as we said, because our numbers have dwindled far beyond acceptable points.
Right.
As long as you're willing to hold up your end of the bargain, we solemnly swear to hold up ours.
Strength in numbers.
Yes, that is the way.
Not to toot our own horn or anything, but there's some powerful members in this little party that we have, so I'm sure that we can at least do more damage than perhaps your numbers might be doing now. The dwindled numbers cannot be... The dwindled... sorry. What am I saying? Your numbers won't dwindle any further.
We very much need the assistance, as it is down to me and Asmith, as well as Korabath, to keep everybody safe.
Well, like what Wood said, as long as you keep up your end of the bargain, we will keep up with ours, and we'll do whatever we can to help get rid of this Bell Viper for you. And Callisto also kind of gives a look to Ajax.
Then, let us go.
All right, lead the way. You good sirs, the birds.
Follow close, and try not to fall.
Okay.
It is not an easy climb.
Cool.
It takes you a number of hours, about 6 hours to reach up to where their village is, of just sheer climbing.
Oh, we're not gonna do any like deck saves or anything?
Oh, I was about to say that.
Okay.
And we're gonna see how well you do.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Are these dex saves?
These are dex checks.
Checks. Okay.
Oh boy.
I just grabbed my
15.
d20. Where'd it go?
That's a 19 from Callisto on the first one.
That's an unnatural 20 for Talon.
Nice.
Where the hell did my d20 go? I literally just
Just had it like 5 seconds ago.
That is an 8 for wood.
Okay.
Ooh.
That will be. Is this acrobatics?
No, it's just a straight dex.
Then that's a 7 on the dice plus 5 is 12.
Do you need me to roll for Ganymede?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna have... They're doing just fine, because I don't want to roll extras. Wood, you got 7, right?
I got 8.
8. You are losing your balance, and you are close to falling. I'm going to give one person one chance to catch you before you fall and get hurt.
Would
What's
this...
the check?
This one is going to be a strength check.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
I'll do it.
Wait.
Oh,
One
wait.
person.
Oh,
One person?
okay.
That's 19.
Alright. As you are falling back, Taylonsta reaches back and grabs your hand. And also at that moment, Taylonsta's backpack flings down their shoulder and smacks you in the head with a heavy hit.
Oh.
And you hear a ow.
Onyx? I thought you stayed in the village. Where? How did you get in my backpack?
Bro! My beloved, where is he? Bring him to me.
Let's just forget that, Taylonsta. I appreciate the save.
No worries.
I must not be on my A game.
Onyx's head pops out and looks at you, Wood, and like, sorry. Hi.
Onyx.
Hello, Onyx.
Where are... Looks down and sees that you are about, you're approaching the 6,000 foot above sea level mark.
Oh god.
When did we get so high up in the sky?
About 4 hours ago, probably.
Okay, good night.
No, you're not going back to sleep in my backpack. You are going out. Get out of my backpack.
Wait, we're still climbing. Maybe you should wait until the climb is over?
I'll hold him then.
Okay. Thanks.
And just like over the shoulder, kind of carries them.
Onyx falls asleep again. But yeah, after that short event, you arrive at a bit of a higher cliff area. It's a small valley inside of the mountain. It's funky, okay? I don't know what to call this, but I know they exist.
A ledge.
A ledge, but also a canyon.
Plateau?
A plateau.
No, not a plateau, because plateau would be the top. Plateau cuts off on the top.
A ledge. We're also not on this.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
No.
No, we're not.
No.
I would like to
emoji.
inform you that that is false.
Oh. I thought you meant your characters weren't on here. Like, no, you're here. I put you here.
Some birds. Cool. Alright. Is this where you guys are located?
Yes. This is the Boracay village. Welcome.
Thanks.
Nice plate.
Other members begin flying down from their roosts, which are just dried grass and hay nests that are pretty exposed to the environment. One might worry about how they stay dry in the rain, but
However.
you might not be one.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Who are you?
Who's this?
The eagle steps forward. What brings you into our village?
Worry not. We are travelers looking to pass, and based off of your friend's descriptions, we're here to stop the beast that plagues you.
I see they've begun to bring in outsiders for help. And just stares down Ryth with a bit of a glare. My name is Orlum. I'm the elder of the Borakai. It
It
is
is an honor to be in the presence of such a respected elder.
Don't take this honor lightly. You make it
I
in
will
here.
never.
Jer.
Hold on, my brain's resetting for a second. I'm gonna take a sip of water. You've been promised to help us with the Bell Viper. Is that so?
Correct.
And what are we to give you in exchange? What was the deal that was made?
Not but safety in our travels. We understand that we are visitors here amongst your people, and we're just looking to pass without having to deal with any more encounters of the arachnid kind.
These terms are acceptable. You will need to make rest here for the night, however, and we will go out for the Bell Viper in the morning. It's not safe for you to have climbed this far without taking a rest. Feel free to enjoy your stay. Yet you can see a little frown in the beak. Comfortable.
Callisto is gonna step forward really quick. Real quick, before we disperse, just curious, you say you've been fighting this Bell Viper for a couple of moons now, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Have you figured out any weak points or possible advantages or things that might be on our side or in our favor when we go to fight this thing?
Had we figured these things out, we would not be in need of your assistance.
Right. I was just curious.
All we know is that it can spit acid and has a powerful bite.
Right. You say this thing is large.
It is the length of our clearing.
Oh.
Being made of crystal,
Great.
my stance on acid, does it hurt me? Does it extra hurt me? Does it not as much hurt me? Or is it like a normal hurt me?
Depends on the acid.
Okay.
I'd say it really depends on the acid.
It's fair. I just thought I'd ask, because, like,
Yeah. Because there
you
are...
know, acid get funky. Like, acid won't hurt glass, but acid hurts skin.
Yeah, there are certain acids that can melt crystals.
Yeah.
So, it depends on what you're going against. I'll have to handle that case by case, probably.
Like, I just didn't know for the sake of this conversation.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we're sorry to intrude, but, we're just trying to get to Kerjara, and, we're happy to help.
And the elder kind of nods at you and flies off. And this Borakai steps forward. I'm very sorry for Orlem's disposition. Orlem has recently lost their entire lineage to the Bell Viper. So, been a rough couple moons.
Completely understandable. We're sorry for your losses.
We will recover. It may take time, but our people have faced down stronger. We survived the old dragons. We'll survive this.
We'll do whatever we can to help, we promise.
Have my thanks. And they give you a nice bow. If anything you need, visit me. I've been trying my hand at crafting potions and different concoctions, So, you stop by later, I can attempt to make some arrangements for you.
Much appreciated.
I must return to my work.
Thank you.
And they fly off back to their roost.
Callisto kind of mutters under his breath, finally nice to meet someone nice here.
The raven gives you a strong side eye and flies off as well towards the largest of the roosts.
Bye-bye.
And the mountain Karakara gives you a half bow and flies away to another roost. Oh, thanks. The rest of them flying off and allowing you to have free reign of exploring. There isn't too much to explore, as, you know, they've suffered a lot in the past couple months.
Yeah.
You can see that there were slight structures, that were kind of carved into the mountain, but they appear to be very much destroyed and torn apart and, like, caved in, with large holes running through them. You also do notice that each roost appears to have some sort of, like, working station that they seem to be working at, doing their odd little jobs that they have around to keep things going.
Where would we be, sleeping?
You would be sleeping either in one of these roosts or just near the fire.
Okay. Callisto's probably just walking around. Vibing.
It's
Decompressing.
It's not a happy sight for sure.
Yeah.
They're over about... Where is it? I think it's right around here. There is rock that has clearly been recently dug up. And there appear to be makeshift graves lying about. Some that haven't been able to have their full burial ritual at this point.
Callisto goes over to the graves and he's gonna, try and, repeat one of the prayers from the Helmet Festival. And just kind of pray silently to himself.
You see that, the Boracay that is up here is kind of peeking over the ledge at you and watching what you're doing.
He's not doing much, he's mostly just standing there kind of like mouthing to himself, and he's probably doing a little bit of hand gesture, but he doesn't really know it that well. He just... The Helmet Festival was probably a long time ago, so he probably doesn't remember it that well, but just trying to remember what he was taught at the festival.
Yeah. You are being clearly watched, though. Not being hidden.
Callisto's gonna glance up at the Raven, probably just, like, nod and smile, but not say anything. Kind of like a, you know, I'm sorry sort of thing.
Yeah. Raven is going to immediately turn their head in a sort of upset manner. Why don't you roll insight?
Insight?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Insight, that would be a 7.
You get a little bit of an inkling that he might have made the Raven a little upset.
He's gonna stop. he is gonna stop. He's gonna like come over to the fire and probably just sit. Is Onyx with me?
Yeah, Onyx is sitting next to you. Onyx is out now.
Good to see you again, Onyx.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen you.
Why were you hiding in my bag?
I,
Wha-
well, cause I found some rocks and I had nowhere to put them, and your bag was big, and I also don't have a home anymore, and I thought your bag would be a nice home.
You're not living in my bag.
You also disappeared into thin air during the festival. You remember that, right?
Yeah,
Okay, just making sure.
I went for a walk, and I found the rocks.
It wasn't a walk, Onyx.
Onyx kind of just smiles and shrugs. Sometimes
Did you?
people don't notice me, and that's okay.
You were very noticeable. You disappeared into thin air.
I wouldn't really call it thin. I mean, the air was pretty heavy. There was kind of a decent humidity out there that day.
Thank you, Onyx.
Oh my.
You're welcome.
So,
Were the
sorry.
were these important rocks? Like, what kind of rocks did you find? I'm curious, since you wanted to hide them and stuff.
I just like all kinds of rocks. I mean, I found a bit of quartz. I really like quartz. I found a little bit of slate. There's a lot of slate here right now. I think it's kind of neat. Genuinely just like rocks. I vibe.
Well, maybe when we get to Zada, you can find a place to put your rocks or something.
Talonsa kind of looks in their bag and is like, "You got sand in it."
Oh yeah, I picked up a cup of sand.
And you just dumped it in my bag.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd mind. Considering you guys kind of burned down my home. Well, by accident, but...
We didn't burn it down, that was the cultist.
And that's why I said by accident. It was a little bit of proxy, but... Yeah.
Thank you, Onyx.
I forgive you. I just decided to live in your bag because it was it was comfy.
Could have just asked if you wanted to come with us.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I asked you. But
You
were
asked my
asleep.
bag. You asked my bag.
No, I asked you. You were asleep. So I just took your as a yeah.
Ugh, fine.
Thank you, Onyx. So, Ajax!
Yes?
This is what you meant by none too friendly, correct?
They're not the warmest of people, and I was not aware that their numbers were dwindled this far. Had their numbers not been so small,
Schmoll.
Schmull.
we would have been in for a not so friendly welcoming. Not that the welcoming we had was very friendly in the first place.
Hopefully this Bell Viper isn't too much of an issue.
I've only heard rumors about it, but they seem to certainly know more than I do. I just knew that it lived in the Kenai Pass, not that it lived up around this mountain.
Right.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to go that high on the mountain. We would be able to avoid the higher altitudes, as it would delay our travels. It appears that we will have to take this short detour in order to keep onto our schedule.
Well, if it ensures us a safer passage through the rest of the Kenai Pass to Kerjara, there might be something to be gained from it.
You're wise for your years.
Okay, thanks.
I meant that you're good at planning. Yeah, Callisto's a chip off the block.
Is this Ganymede?
Yeah.
Who is not next to him.
Yeah. Ganymede kind of shoves Taylonsta. Oh, you're fine, big cat.
Oh, big cat. Shut up, small dog.
Oh, everybody's calling you big cat, so I figured I might call you big cat too.
Oh, big cat. I'm such a big cat. I'm a little big flopper. Shut up.
I try my best. I'm just getting acclimated.
And at this point, the raven who's been watching you kind of yells to you. It's also not dark yet. It's just getting to be later
Yeah.
in the day. So a fire is just keeping you warm. It's not really
For light.
for light. You also can see that it is not lit by wood.
Taiji?
Yeah. The ground appears to be producing the flame. Yeah. Wonder what that could be. It's natural gas.
Oh, okay. The raven.
And the raven is now peering over the small cliff. Why?
Yes?
Why are you so willing to help?
To be fair, you threatened to kill us if we didn't.
But also just because it's the right thing to do.
You could have easily overpowered us. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. 7? 8. 8 of you. And there were only 2 of our fighters.
Wood's gonna step towards the raven. What would there for us to gain by attacking your warriors?
Safe passage, the elimination of us, the hunting of our people.
Not every conflict has to be solved with violence.
Tell that to the people who used to hunt us.
We're not them.
I'm glad to hear that.
Unlike some people, we want to be heroes, right? He kind of glances over at Wood. Heroes don't kill unjustly. You people haven't done anything wrong, you're just trying to survive, just like the rest of us. If we're gonna help you to survive, it's the same goal that we have.
Heroes thrive on perspective. We've seen many heroes of your people come through, only to treat us unjustly. The fact that you haven't killed us now doesn't mean that you won't kill us later. I'm watching you all.
Watch away.
Pardon, I didn't catch your name.
Gabriel.
Gabriel. I'm terribly sorry for the suffering that your people have endured. But mayhaps the goodwill of our party, and he steps a little closer, and our agreement to help you deal with the beast that ills your people could assist in the process of mending the bridge over this troubled water that seems to have formed between our kinds.
Love to see those bridges mended. Yet I don't think that they will be mended within my time, nor yours. I don't see survival of my people past my time, either. We've been hunted to near extinction by those that live outside. As you can tell, we don't trust very easily. For that reason.
And rightfully so, by the looks of it. Again, I'm terribly sorry for the suffering that your people have endured, Gabriel. Do not worry. As I stated before, we mean you no ill will. We will do all that we can to make our stay as brief and as potent as possible.
We shall see your actions tomorrow. Putting those words to the test, it seems. Here. And, Gabriel starts shifting through their roost and pulls out a small quiver of arrows and tosses it towards your party. May these assist you in your fight tomorrow.
Thank you for your gesture of kindness. Your people's will and mine shall beat as one against this monstrosity that ails us.
This is my olive branch to you. May you not use it in vain.
We promise.
But of course. Wood starts to pace back towards the fire, and you can hear him mumble under his breath. What to name such a sacred bow?
It's just a quiver of arrows. I think there's somebody who has a bow.
Annalai.
Annalai.
Probably Annalai.
Annalai has a bow.
Oh, it's just the quivers. Okay.
Yeah.
Mulligan, what to name the sacred quiver? Just kind of...
Maybe something like Heaven's Delivery?
That's good. That's actually really good. All right. Heaven's Delivery it shall be. And its chosen wielder shall be whoever has a bow, for I am lacking in this department.
I have one. And Annalai raises her hand.
Then I christen you its wielder. He hands Annalai the quiver.
Trying to pull up what the arrowhead would look like.
Cold, cold, cold. Ugh.
Here. Will this go on roll 20? No.
I guess not.
Let me save image.
Uploading. Oh!
That's big.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Oh, big boy.
Big arrowheads.
They're lettered.
The arrows inside of here, look most like M.
Right.
With
The prongs.
Yeah, with the prongs going along them.
Hmm.
And you notice that each one is fletched with the feathers of a different type of borakai. Looking around, you can tell whose arrow belongs to each. You notice that there are a number of them who no longer have matching borakai. There are about 20 arrows in this quiver.
Okay.
There's no ending note to that song?
There was. You talked
Yeah.
over it.
Oh. Still going for me. Anyway. As the day starts to turn to sunset.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I didn't notice the girl sit next to me.
Mesrim flies over with a small collection of food and sits down and passes it around to all of you. I apologize for not having the nicest of welcomes.
Not a worry at all.
I can at least share some of our food with you and offer you some drink and assistance.
Thank you, you're very kind.
It's been very rough. Probably heard the spiel from Gabriel.
Yeah.
We have issues with visitors. Usually, we don't have visitors even for this long without an issue arising.
Just want to help out.
You say you want to be heroes?
I suppose so, yeah.
It's been a long time since the Boracay believed in a hero.
Well, hopefully that definition can change a bit.
I'd like to see that. What are all your names?
I'm Callisto.
Genevieve Amberstone.
She just is kind of looking real distant, real uncomfy.
Wood Taiji, aspiring hero for hire.
Talon still hasn't been paying attention.
I'm Ganymede. I'm Callisto's twin. Can you tell us apart? I'm Anali. I'm a tracker. And I am Ajax. I'm a paladin. I am the captain of the great city of Veldor. How do I almost forget that? Onyx. I got kicked out of school.
That's enough, Onyx.
Okay.
Wait.
Rude. I say, kind of looking at Callisto.
Interrupting the poor guy.
Onyx kind of goes into your pocket and takes a rock and just get out of it.
Served.
Good stuff. You're an odd bunch, but I think we can trust you. You also don't seem too talkative, so I'll let you get some rest for the night.
It's been a long day. We apologize. We've been climbing all day.
As it seems.
I think I'm gonna go take a walk.
I'll drop by in the morning and give you some supplies before you leave. Make sure you have breakfast.
If you need to talk again, I'm open to talking. I just am tired.
Get rest.
Right.
Jen's just gonna wander aimlessly. Like, just away from people.
Deep in thought.
I'm sorry, just the appearance of ears on Taylonster really got me. What time of day is it?
It's approaching nightfall now.
Okay. Do we need to take watches or?
No.
Okay. Callisto's probably gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Wood turns to everyone for a moment and bows. I've nightly training sessions to attend to. Pardon my brief absence. And wanders off a bit. Probably around here-ish. And he's just swinging his sword.
Real quick before Callisto goes to bed, he's probably gonna go to Ajax. What's wrong with everyone right now?
I assume most everybody is tired from the trek, and this been a bit of emotional exhaustion for everybody, it seems.
Right.
Not always easy to hear about the ill fate of people.
You think this, Bell Viper is everything they say it is?
I think it will be, but I think we can do it.
Right.
I've seen you kids do incredible things in the short time that we've known each other. I have no doubt in my mind that you can do this.
Your faith in us is appreciated. I just wish everyone had faith in themselves as well.
And Ganymede comes and sits down next to you. Gets comfortable. Twin puppies.
Twin puppies. How you doing,
No
Ganymede?
puppy.
I'm doing good, you know. I'm tired. My feet kind of hurt.
You should get some rest.
Yeah, I should.
I might take in suit.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I just feel like the energy's kind of off.
Yeah, well, like Ajax was saying, it's been a long day.
I just hope it doesn't affect tomorrow.
Sure it won't.
Right.
Ganymede kind of curls up and goes to sleep.
Callisto's gonna also curl up and go to sleep.
Taylon's gonna look at Onyx, open up their bag, and be like, "Do you want to get back in?"
Yeah. And walks through the fire and gets in the bag. Only slightly singed, but they kind of just twist their hand a little bit and the fire goes out.
Oh.
And they get in the bag and go to sleep. You know when baby kangaroos are held a pouch out in front of them? And they just immediately fall in head first?
Yeah.
Onyx does that, and you hear a bit of a bang as Onyx's head hits a pile of rocks. I'm good. And just snoring.
Taylon's is gonna use the backpack as like a pillow and just go to sleep.
It's a comfy pillow. Bit meaty,
Pillow.
but, you know. Anybody else for the night?
I think Jem's probably gonna be the last one to bed tonight. Just very deep in thought, very pacing, very scribbling in her journal again. Looks almost a little disappointed when she starts seeing everyone going to sleep, but just sort of brushes it off.
Wood seems to be making his way back.
Wood comes back and doesn't really say anything. Just kind of tucks Riptide back into its sheet. Probably props his backpack up behind him and just kind of gazes up at the sky.
Analyze actually gonna scoot over to you. Hey.
Ah, Anali. Have you need of me for something?
I just wanted to see how you're doing. We don't get to talk much.
This is true. I appreciate your concern for my well-being, but truthfully, I am fine. Few can ail me. But I am... It's difficult to put into words. Homesick. Yeah, you can see he starts to drop character. He kind of lets out just like a long sigh. I'm homesick.
I sometimes miss my home too. But being here is a little familiar. Though there's more water.
You and me both. Just looking up at the night sky, I wonder. No, I do more than wonder. I know, I can predict that this is the same sky that mother and father look up to. And, well, that's enough for me at the end of the day. Miss them as I do.
What was it like having, you know...
Parents?
Yeah, raise you.
I wasn't aware you were without parents. I'm terribly sorry.
I lived on my own for a long time. The first thing I remember was waking up at a cliff on the ocean. I don't know if I have family. Well, I know I have everybody here. But as for parents, I'm not so sure.
Truly perplexing. Well, come close for a moment. I can regale tales from my childhood of my, brave, seafaring father, my wise, alchemical mother. You can see he kind of gives a sidelong glance back to his pack and digs around for a moment, pulls out the Justice manuscript, and kind of just silently starts flipping through pages. You can see a couple times he stops, he reads a passage, and he kind of just... He looks back at the fire, looks back over to Anali. Alright, this is a worthy tale. Come now. Just to save time, I'll just loosely gloss over the story. The general gist is Wood explains of this grand potion, this legendary concoction, crafted together from rare elements, herbs only grown in harsh environments, and strange, often gross pieces of monsters needed to concoct a potion that could save a severely ill child. And of a brave sailor who plundered the seas when he heard that the final ingredient needed to save the sick child lied at the bottom of the ocean, and now he battled dozens, nearly hundreds of monsters that sought to stop him from getting the final ingredient, and how through pure bravery, sheer determination, and a love for this child that he was able to save him from a grave illness. Wood, after explaining all this, closes the book. It's a personal favorite story of mine. No relation to anyone who may or may not actually exist, of course. When he says that, he's tucking the book back into his bag. It might have been a bit of a dramatic exaggeration, but it's a true story.
I think that we will have stories like this about us someday.
I sure hope so.
Thanks for talking to me.
Of course. Please, feel free to reach out to me at any time. I love to share these stories.
Thank you. And she stands up and bows and then heads over to a bit of a colder spot to get comfortable. But before that, pulls out a small, blanket and hands it to you and walks off.
Thank
It
you
gets
for
cold.
Thank you for the comfort.
Have a good night.
You as well.
While they were talking, Jem had kind of wandered back into camp, but just as subtly as possible, sort of just started pretending to be asleep. She doesn't really get a lot of sleep that night. She's just sort of pretending to, lying awake, thinking, occasionally looking at her journal again, and I think eventually she's gonna pass out, but it's kind of gonna just be from sheer exhaustion rather than, choosing to sleep.
Yeah. The night goes by smoothly once everybody has fallen asleep. You are awoken before the crack of dawn, before Callisto is even able to wake up, by a resounding call traveling through the mountain. It's not really startling. It's like a gentle alarm that wakes you up kind of slowly, and you can see around the village that each Borakai is sat in their roost, almost singing a melody to each other. It doesn't seem to be very upbeat, much more somber. It seems to be in remembrance and in preparation.
Jem's gonna continue pretending to be asleep.
Callisto's gonna wake up.
Mesrim flies back over, hands you all a breakfast, placing one down gently next to Genevieve, and pulls out a pouch of maybe 4 or 5 potions. It might not be much, but I hope that you are able to make use of it. These, I believe, should heal you and help your wounds.
That's incredibly kind. Thank you. Are these just regular healing potions?
Yeah.
Assuming one for each player character?
Yeah.
Okay.
That my inventory.
I have 2 now.
Also, Ryth, Oh, please don't do that. There we go, I fixed it. Brythe and Asmuth fly over as well. Along with this one that you didn't get to really. And they all look to be decked out in different types of armor, and prepared for a fight. Are you prepared?
I think as prepared as we can get. Is there anywhere you would like us?
Just to follow us.
Is everyone awake?
Yes.
Gem's pretending to be asleep, and she doesn't need to breathe. Wait, she does breathe, so yeah. It's hard to tell. She's normally up pretty early, but
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
I didn't turn you on. I closed you. I'm sorry. I closed my pad and it decided that okay, that was weird.
Callista will probably go over and kick Taylonsta.
Hisses.
We got Bell Vipers to kill Taylonsta.
Wow.
We promised.
You promised. I didn't do shit.
We did.
Oh, we're collective. Sorry.
Wood's going to go over to check on Genevieve. He kind of just kneels down beside her.
Pardon my intrusion, Gem. I understand it is early in the morning, but we've a mission to go on. Are you prepared?
She kind of pretends to wake up. You can either roll insight or just say that you know she's bullshitting. But she
I'll
just
roll insight.
yeah. If it's anything above a 10, I'll say you figure it out.
Yeah, I'd figure that out. That's an 18.
Yeah, you know, she's like pretending to be waking up, but I think the big kicker if she's not waking up at the start, as she has every time you've seen her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, just give me a second.
Of course. Take your time. Your slumber must have been peaceful.
Oh! Yeah, good dreams all around.
That's good to hear. Mayhaps the steps you're taking in your newfound confidence are having positive impacts on your well-being.
Yeah, I'm doing awesome. I'm so confident now. It's amazing the progress we've been making.
The hero must know when to put on a brave face.
And he starts to turn around, and you can see he's kind of just gripping the hilt to Riptide. But he kind of gives a sidewise glance back to Genevieve. And know when to show their true emotions. Yes?
She thinks about it for a second and then nods and stands up, but I think she's shaking a little bit.
Come now. We've a promise to keep. And whatever the future has in store, I intend to strengthen our heroic bonds with the good people of this tribe.
Yeah, heroic bonds. Let's do this thing.
I'd just like to say thank you for the subscription and the raid, Yuri. Nice to see you here. Also, Tyler, Casey is here and said, Tyler, you stud muffin, I haven't seen you since midsummer.
Hello, Casey. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. It's good to see you again.
My nose.
Oh no! Look, I gave gift subs. Wow.
I'm like, what are you staring at?
Enjoy your subscriptions.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, it's just gonna go through those. Okay. Oh, hey! Hey, Gilly.
All right.
I like that Tyler got his gifts up.
Fine. So yeah, we're all awake now?
Yes.
Alright, Callisto's gonna go up to Ryth. This one, right?
Yeah.
So, Ryth, what would you like us to do?
Well... I just keep getting in my ears, sorry. Is that it? Okay. Well, it would be best for you to all make peace. We are prepared to not return if it so happens. And it's best to prepare for the worst.
Right.
Kinda, Ryth looks very solemn about that. Whenever you're all ready, we can move out.
Loud and clear.
Begin the ascent.
Loud and clear. Thank you. I think we're mostly ready. We shouldn't make haste.
Are we all ready? And Ajax directs to everybody.
I'm ready, sir.
I've seen this future nearly 1,000 times over. And all I see is our collective success. And I'm more than 30% sure about that.
Thank you, Wood. Everyone else?
Jem lets out a weak little...
Let's go kill a monster.
Kill.
You repeat the word kill, and I do think, like, you hear, like, a little cracking noise.
Alright. You begin to make the ascent up the mountain. It is about 3,000 more feet and takes you about 3 hours, but I mean, you got well rested, so you're not gonna have exhaustion. This is very ultra comfy rock. You know how in Breath of the Wild or whatever, there's like that well rested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you stay in an inn.
Yeah. You have that.
Here's my question. Is Onyx coming with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Onyx is still in the backpack.
Onyx is in the backpack. Wrong one.
Spiders. Oh.
Hey,
Long boy.
Long boy.
It didn't translate well.
It's okay. It's long boy, my beloved. Oh, this one's coming with us too?
Yeah.
Cool.
For Bath.
Or Bath.
Alright. And you see that Ryth kind of flies up in the air for a second and then lands back down. Bell Viper is still asleep. If we have any sort of strategy, now would be the best time to enact it.
Getting a sneak attack in while it's asleep won't hurt, so maybe being a bit quiet when we go in.
Could there be a way to kill it swiftly so it doesn't have to feel as much pain?
That's not fun.
Oh.
Mayhaps we could slow its means of egress with a storm surge. That way we can ensure that our end of the bargain is kept.
That would make sense. We wouldn't be able to... It wouldn't matter if we were slowed down as long as, you know, we were already in melee with it.
True. Though I fear we'll attempt to escape, or worse, attack those who intend to strike from farther away.
It can attempt to escape, but we would all get attacks to hit it while it tried fleeing. I think maybe having those of us who can attack at close range stay close, trap it with your storm surge and our own attacks, and let those who can attack from afar, as awful as it sounds.
Strategic thinking. Mayhaps you'd make a better tactician than a hero.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I would. It doesn't. We can do any plan, though. It was just an idea of minimizing how much it can attack. But perhaps an assault on all sides would be best if we spaced ourselves out properly and.
Do the Boracay have wings on their back? Or
Their
do
arms.
Their arms.
Yeah.
There's no way you all can attack while flying, is there?
Thinking about it for a second. I think they can. Because they're based off of the Rito from Legend of Zelda, and what's that asshole's name?
Rivali.
Rivali. Rivali's able to do it, right? I believe so.
Yeah, like they can kind of like do the thing where they're like flying and then like probably shoot a bow and then start flying again.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, they can.
Okay.
Maybe it would be best if you all attacked from the air. We have a couple of forces on the ground, and those who can attack from afar will attack from afar. It'll limit the options of who it can attack, and simultaneously we'll be able to do the maximum amount of damage to it as possible.
Sorry, I'm just doing balancing for what I think be right. Considering how many characters there are. Okay. That sounds like an efficient plan. May the winds guide you well. And the three of them take positions on the different cliffs.
He's so long.
Long boy.
He sure is.
Long boy.
He is, let's get an accurate count on this baby. What if, wait, no, this is not correct.
Ow. Longer boy.
Long boy.
And boy.
It's supposed to be 60 feet. But, it maxes out in the clearing at, 55. Pretend that it's 60.
Okay.
I mean, you could. I think the grid stays the same, and you could make the map a little bigger.
We don't have the time.
Yeah.
Let's just.
Okay.
But this is the art of the Bell Viper. Stream can't see the whole thing because it's so big. Alright, let me just expand Viper.
Big.
Yeah. This is the Bell Viper. It's funky and fun.
And it's got 8 legs.
Yeah.
The perfect amount of legs.
And I will roll perception to see how long you have to get set up. The 17. You have 2 turns worth of movement to get yourself set up.
Could we?
So.
Turns worth of movement.
So.
That's not the ruler. Can we even reach this thing in 2 turns? 30. Oh, we can't even reach it in 2 turns. Is there a way to make like a stealth check or something to buy us more time, or?
You can try.
Can we dash?
Yeah, you can dash.
Oh yeah, if we dashed both turns, yeah.
Yeah.
So we also should real quick, just out of character, figure out who's melee and who isn't. Gem's melee, Wood's melee, and Ajax is melee. So we should all be taking up front lines at different spots on this thing.
No, that's a good idea. That
Yeah.
will give it a flanking advantage.
Callisto's
Yeah.
gonna keep his distance, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if Gem, Wood, and Ajax are melee oriented, and then we have Callisto, Analeth, and I'm presuming that Talons is going to stay at melee range.
Because Talonsa can go basically invisible and blind it, which could help.
No, that would definitely be a really big help.
Yeah. Quick question. When running past this thing, since it's so large, is it laying on the ground or is it standing up? Like, would we be able to move under it? Or
It
are
is
we gonna...
laying on the ground.
Okay. Since it's gonna notice us at the end of that second turn anyway, is there any way I could make a check to try to vault over it?
Yeah.
Just because if I can get on the other side of it, like around here, if you see where I'm drawing a line,
Yeah.
then we can get the flanking.
Yeah.
And I have a pretty decent acrobatics, so I think I have a solid chance of being able to do it.
Go for it.
Is that cool with y'all? I want to I know I've kind of just stepped in and started making.
No, that's a legitimately good plan of strategy. Go for it.
I've been trying to learn how to strategize as of late.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
You want us to roll initiative?
Make your turns and then we'll roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I'll move to here, and then I gotta make my check. Is acrobatics cool?
Yep.
Okay.
Onyx
that
on
is
the
a-
fucking clip.
13 on the dice, plus 5, plus 2, 13 plus 17 is unnatural 20.
Yep. That is good.
Alright, so I'll be on this side for the flank.
If I dashed and then got into melee range, could I Storm Surge?
Yes.
Okay.
On your first turn, you'll be able to.
Okay. So if I'm, say, here?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have enough movement to be touching it.
Alright. Let's get those initiative rolls.
Start the music!
Natural
That is
20.
a natural 1. Gem, vaults over and then falls flat on her fucking face.
Right. Talon's a natural 20, right? Lucio?
Yeah?
Talon's a natural 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Aired!
There.
I thought I changed it.
I didn't.
I did though. I must have went back. It did go back.
Phew.
Why?
Oh,
You did
God.
that.
There's puke in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
You good?
My total initiative is a 6. I just rolled a 1. Oh, I can change it myself. No, I can't. I thought I could. I'm okay.
They got natural 20s as well.
Oh, all of them?
Yeah, all the Boracay are under 1.
Okay.
Wood's initiative roll was a 13.
I got a 14. Four.
Initiative. Okay.
Holy shit.
Just put it at that, just for the sake of how it organizes. Okay, cool. Good for you, Annalai.
Annalai also rolled a 1.
Okay, so it does matter that I have a 6 total.
What?
What? I have a +5 to my initiative because it is based off of dexterity.
Yeah. I was just having trouble with Ajax for a second.
Okay, I was... Oh. Cool.
Oh, I have your sheet. I made your sheet for you.
We gonna see Onyx fight?
Yeah.
Ooh!
Yes.
What does this little man have to offer us? Who has the Onyx emote? Drop the Onyx emote. I don't have it yet.
Onyx is
Lynn, it's time for your 11 o'clock Onyx emote.
Yes, Chaos
Yes,
Crypt.
Yes, Jasper Chaos Crypt.
Onyx got 21.
Good for him.
All right.
Did the
Bell Viper has not rolled.
Would love to speak.
10.
Good.
And is the music up, or am I just not hearing it?
It's
can
up.
turn
I
it
can hear. You gotta turn the stream volume up real loud. The Jer stream. Because I can hear
Alright.
it.
13. Can I please edit? Alright. And descending order. First up is Talon. So what's your dex?
My dex is... Wait, where'd it go? My dex is 16.
Alright. The Boracay are gonna go first because they have higher dex. That's 3 rolls from them right off the bat. I'm gonna use these.
Yeah, go ahead.
17, 8, 7. Alright, so one of those is gonna hit. They are launching off a volley of arrows. One hits for 8 damage. And sticks into the Bell Viper. And, it is aware. It is now completely aware of you all. Talon stuff.
Okay. Talents is gonna use their Aura of Darkness, which I am shrouded in darkness, causing any disadvantage on any attacks.
Yes.
For a minute. And then I'm gonna use Dark Lash.
Okay.
And it has to make a that's a natural 20.
Natural 20
So-
to hit, and then it has to make
Yeah.
con, right?
It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's gonna pass that. It's
Okay.
an 18 on the die. Yeah, it's a 22.
Okay. So it's not blinded, but that's okay. And it takes 1d8. Where's my d8? There you are.
What blade?
So 10 damage. Wait.
Alright,
No,
10.
it's 16. 16.
Alright. Oh. Alright, more clean damage. Callisto.
Oh, what?
No, Ganymede. Never mind. My apologies.
Again, we have to change
Yeah.
that freaking token.
I also didn't put your turn. What was your initiative?
14.
I
Criminal.
don't think you put mine in there either.
What was yours?
It was 13.
Okay. My apologies.
Apologies.
This is a mini boss fight, so.
You gotta rearrange it again.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ganymede.
Ganymede. Ganymede is going to do 2 points of Son of Pistols. For something. For 2 that won't hit.
Was
So-
the dex saving throw.
Oh, it's a dex saving throw. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. New Ganymede token? Brightly. That is going to be a 17. So it's going to pass. It takes half damage or no damage.
No, it doesn't take any. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. No, it does take half damage. I was
Okay.
looking at the wrong one.
A D8.
2d8 radiant damage.
4 and 4. A nice solid 8. There we go. Onyx's turn. And Wood. You feel your skin start to harden a bit. And you look down and you have like a small layer of stone on you. And your AC goes up by 1.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I will gladly take that. Alright, just gonna jot that down real quick. So my AC is 19 right now. That's good.
And that is Onyx's turn. So Callisto.
No, wait, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Callisto is going to tap into his Sunburst, ability. As an action, you draw from the fire within yourself and shoot it at a creature of your choosing within 60 feet. Dex saving throw.
Alright. That's a natural 1.
That's a fail. So Callisto just kind of, puts a paw on his chest and, like, rips fire almost out of his chest. And the creature is going to take 3d6 fire damage, and he's going to take 1d6 of damage as well. That is, math.
2, 2, 3, so 4,
2,
7.
2, 3, 7 plus 2 is 9 points of fire damage, and then Callisto also takes, 2 points of fire damage as well.
Alright. What Taiji?
Okay, out of curiosity, because I haven't done this before, can I Storm Surge, Action Surge, and then go for an attack at range?
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing that. So, with a flourish and a theatrical pose, Wood shouts out, "Calamitous Storm Surge!"
I love him.
And
Yes.
Wood routes out towards the beast, slowing its movement. Wood's then going to Action Surge, and then go for a ranged attack with Raijin Tide.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That is an unnatural 20.
That's gonna hit.
Sweet. Alright. Rolling for it. That is 10 points of damage. Oh, 12. Sorry, it's 12. I keep forgetting about dueling.
Dueling is good ability.
It's super good early on.
Alright. Brings us to Ajax, who's gonna close in and make an attack. Are you gonna work this time? Nope. That's a 6 on the dice. Ajax never gets to make any attacks.
Oh man.
Well, now it's time for this buddy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
If Genevieve was set up to flank, then wouldn't Ajax have had advantage, or does that not apply because it hasn't been my turn yet?
No, Ajax would have advantage.
Yeah. Let's see. Actually, that is enough to just hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smite! Smite, baby, smite!
I'm not gonna smite.
Aw.
No smite.
Spare smite?
No smite.
Your smite, sir?
Spare smite?
It is the Bell Viper's turn. And who will the Bell Viper destroy? How many of you? How many people are down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of you. Not gonna have many turns. So, it's going all out.
It has disadvantage. I'll tell you all that stuff.
Yeah, 6. Goodbye, Ajax.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The Bell Viper does a complete flip. Kind of slithering over you. This doesn't use any movement, but it's still huge. That is a 25 to hit Ajax.
Holy shit.
This is not the music for DoGsCast. That's the DSR music. Whoops.
I don't mind it.
The who? The
I
what?
vibe with it.
Uh-huh.
That's 3d10.
Ooh.
That's a nice chunk of change.
That's a nice chunk of change. That's 17 points of damage. Plus 6.
Mort!
What? Cannot move it.
And that's piercing damage, and then it has multi-attack, so constrict. Gonna be 16.
Oh no.
That misses. That's good. That's always
Ooh.
good. Ajax is okay for the moment. So Gemevieve's turn.
Gem's just gonna say, I'm sorry. I'm gonna bonus action Blade Hands, and I'm gonna make my attack.
That is 17, but I have advantage, so I'm gonna roll again and check for a crit. Not a crit, but I think a 16 plus 7 is probably gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I roll my damage, and I got to roll a d6 because I blade armed.
This is ever so begrudgingly lethal damage. And, yeah. Ooh, that is max damage. When Genevieve goes lethal, she goes lethal. For a total of 11, damage as she just fucking cuts into this thing and looks absolutely miserable in the process.
And she's just like, I'm sorry.
How much damage?
11 total.
Okay.
And that is my turn because I used my bonus action to blade hands.
Yep.
That's a solid hit.
Analai is gonna knock one of the Borakai arrows. Go for the shot. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be unnatural 20.
Analai,
Take the
my
shot, Mr.
beloved.
President. Take a shot.
That's gonna be
Jimmy,
10 points of
take the
damage.
shot.
Take a sip.
Take a sip.
It's 10 points of damage from Analai.
Damn.
I'm just gonna say it's almost already dead, but it does have 2 turns.
That's valid.
Legendary action having motherfucker.
No, full on 2-turn having motherfucker. This time it's pissed at you.
Yeah, that's valid.
It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Oh, that hit.
That's gonna be 22 points of damage.
I'm at 3 HP. This is fine.
Glass fucking cannon.
Well, that's good. She's just calling out like, I deserve this. I deserve this.
You're lucky because the constrict is 12. So, you're not constricted. But you're having a bad time.
Yeah, she's like falling
As per
apart.
usual.
It is whining. She sounds like if she could cry, she would be.
It is all the Borakai's turn. I open my list. There we go.
Weep.
Total of 32. Okay. One of these hits. That is going to be 6 points of damage.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. Lonsta.
Flash him. Don't fall off the desk, please. I already lost one of you. That is 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And it has to do a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 18. That is 18.
18. That matches. I think.
Wait, what's your spell save?
I actually.
Spell save
Where is it?
is
Where
8
is it?
plus.
Proficiency plus your
Charisma.
spellcasting modifier, so it should only be not an 18. It should be a 15. If you have a 20 charisma.
Math does not compute. Sure, yeah, that doesn't match.
Okay.
Just wanted to.
I don't know anything.
It's okay. Usually it does it for
I
you.
thought it had to do with something else. What?
Well,
whatever.
deal your damage anyway. Yeah.
That's 8 damage.
It is a big ass lizard. Thank you, Van, for appreciating my big ass lizard.
Ganymede.
Ganymede. I know. I'm just figuring out what Ganymede's gonna do. I'm gonna have Ganymede hold action because it's already low enough, and I don't want to kill it. Genevieve.
That's Onyx. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you were saying it was her turn, and I'm like,
No.
That is a rabbit.
Genevieve.
I'm sorry.
Your crystalline skin begins to glow, and you gain back 2 plus 3, 5. No, I'm using intelligence for this. 6.
Wait, Onyx is a wizard?
No, Onyx is a cleric who uses intelligence.
That's a little. Okay.
I make the rules. We throw out the stupid proficiency thing depending on whatever suits you best.
Okay.
Intelligence healer? I wonder who that could be.
Funny reference.
But you get 6 health back.
Okay. I meant then.
Don't look a gift horse in the apple or whatever.
Okay.
Callista.
I'm joking. Don't look a gift apple in the horse.
Don't apple.
Don't horse.
Horse.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Alright. Callista's gonna use that good old molten core. Pulls up magma from the ground like a cool person does. Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna center it like it's a 15-foot cube.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I can like center it on like the torso here and it won't like get anyone else.
Yeah.
Alright, so con saving throw.
You know, you can make this a combo move. Use some water. That's going to be a 20 on natural.
It's still halved. What do you mean combo?
You can make a combo with some water. Lava, water. Y'all ever play Minecraft?
I haven't actually.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Crunch.
Yeah, you played Minecraft. You were at the furry convention the other day.
Yeah, all I do in Minecraft is dig holes. And I say, ooh, funny rock. Either way, damage is halved. It's fire damage. Yeah.
It's okay. This thing can kill me. That'd be funny.
So in total that would have been 8, but wait, yes. 8, so it would be 4 points of fire damage. Which is icky, but whatever.
Alright. And it is the Big Bumbus's turn.
Stinky lizard.
Big Bombus.
Stinky lizard.
Big Bumbus gonna go after the Lonsta.
Disadvantage, right?
Yeah, that is a 23 for the first one. And a 28, so 23 minimum.
You have a good con. You're not the glass cannon.
That is going to be 22 points of damage, because I'm just gonna go with the default. Unless you want me to roll and see if I get 36.
No. 10 hit points.
And it is going for the constrict, and it is a natural 20 and a 13.
Talon's is at -3. Talon's is down.
Wait, what's your health?
It's at 32.
Yeah, you took 22.
But didn't you just add another 13?
No, that was to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that 23 was to hit.
No, there was disadvantage, so I had to roll both.
Oh,
Yeah. The first hit was the 22 damage. And then, to roll for this one, I rolled a natural 20 and then a 13. So, does 13 hit you?
oh no.
Okay, then you're good.
Wait, did it hit twice?
No, it hit once.
You're good.
You're good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the second attack was the 13. And that missed. So you've only been hit once for 22 points of damage, and that was it.
Okay. I thought it was the same thing. I'm sorry.
No, I had to roll for the disadvantage. That's why it seemed funky. Ajax's turn. Who has advantage? That's a 20-something. And a not 20-something. Three, 6, 9 points of damage. And I'm not gonna have him make his second attack because I don't want to.
Okay.
What Taiji?
Okay, I'm gonna go for a up close and personal attack.
Because you got that
With
flank, baby.
Rising Tide.
Alright. Rolling for that now.
That is a 16 to hit on the first one.
Yep.
That hits?
Okay, we're just gonna double check to see if I can crit.
Yeah.
Oh, it hits.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Rolling for that now. Hold on.
And that is... yeah, this kills.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby.
It would do... That's 8. And that's... Oh! Oh my god, I've been rolling with the wrong dice this entire time!
Yeah?
I must have accidentally swapped out a... I was thinking of... I'll roll again. Hold on. I've been rolling with a 1d8.
That's
That
okay.
was accidental.
What are you supposed to be rolling with?
1d6.
Wait, I thought Riptide was a longsword.
No, it's a short sword. Because Wood's a dex fighter.
That makes
Oh.
That's okay.
Give me max damage, though.
Okay. That would be a 6 plus another 6 plus 2. It would still kill.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby.
That's 14 points of damage.
Alright, how do you want to do it?
How flashy am I allowed to get?
Very. I'm also gonna
Okay.
say that if as you're doing this, the lava is starting to settle and water rises up and starts engulfing it, trapping the creature down at the center of its torso, forming into obsidian around it.
All
And
right,
you can
that's
keep going
pretty
from there.
fucking cool. All right. I'm gonna get ridiculously flashy, so please tell me when enough is enough.
No, go.
Wood strikes a pose real quick. He lurches back, and kind of flips Riptide in his hand real quick. I swore to your people that our bonds would strengthen. I shall see it through today! And you can see that in his free hand, a watery duplicate of Riptide has taken form.
I'll allow it.
Okay. It's just for flavor.
Yeah.
It's really just for flavor. Using the
no shape
water
water.
rising up. And I believe... Yeah, Mariner's Armor lets me have the same movement speed as my walking speed.
Yep.
So just a crisp, clean 30 feet that Wood uses to scale up the beast, get right to the top of its head. He holds the sword up high, does a flashy spin, and you can see that his free hand that had been wielding the watery duplicate of Riptide is now tightly grasping onto the regular original Raijin Tide. And he shouts out, "Future Sword Requiem! Strike!" And pierces through the beast.
Yes.
It flails for a minute and then goes limp and lifeless.
And this is why we're getting a Wood Taiji emote.
Yeah. The Taiji mode.
The Taiji emote.
Jem
Hell
watches in pure abject horror and then just kind of looks away.
The Borakai are chanting, "Wood Taiji! Wood Taiji! Wood Taiji!"
Wood's kind of got like a weird watery veil encapsulating him as he slides down the beast and back into the storm surge. At last, and he sheaths Riptide around his hip. My hand is sated. And under his breath, you can very audibly hear, "Whew, tough one."
Hell yeah.
My eye is switching. The Borakai all fly over to you as the water begins to dissipate and clear. And Ajax comes over. Be 2 seconds to look at something.
1, 2.
Oh, damn.
Damn, but
You're welcome.
Damn.
And Ryth comes over to you. You've all done us a service that we never expected you to do. Is there any more that we can repay you? Or do you just wish for the safe passage?
our agreement has been met. We've held up our end of the bargain. As long as you intend to hold up yours, we ask for nothing more.
And we shall. The act that you did today will live on for the Borakai. We may... You.
Please keep going.
We may yet believe in heroes once again. Thanks to you all.
Mayhaps this is the first step in the amending of the troubled history between our people.
I believe it will be.
Wood gives a bit of an at-the-waist bow, and then goes back to rejoin with everyone else.
We insist you come rest back at the village before you head off on the rest of your journey. We can give you some food and make the appropriate preparations to bring you to the Kerjara.
Lead the way, my friends.
Borkai, lead everybody back to Borkai Village, where everybody is greeted with a resounding call of victory from all of the Borkai. Unlike the call this morning to wake everybody up, there is hope within this call. It seems that they're starting to believe again that the future might get brighter.
Jem looks happy, but the smile isn't really reaching her eyes. She's just like, you know, performative.
Wood kind of leans over to Jem. What ails you?
I guess. No, it's so typical. I'm just having doubts again.
This is a fair thing to feel. Glorious as our victory was, it took all of our combined effort. And we should be proud of that. But also cautious of what lies ahead.
I find it hard to be proud in bloodshed. I know it had to die. I know it was hurting people, innocent people. I just... Every time we take a life, I question it. The thought of having to do it again and again. You heard what Gabrielle said about heroes and killing and perspective. I want to have faith in you all, that you've all been doing good things while I've been away. But admittedly, with the way he wants to act sometimes, and you and Ganymede's confidence, I guess I'm worried. Are you sure we always kill for the right reasons? Sorry, I shouldn't doubt you. You're a good person, at least.
No. You've every reason to doubt me, Genevieve. Truthfully, I understand where it is you're coming from. No good can come from this amount of death. But there is honor in knowing that we are doing this for what I can only predict is the correct reason.
Yeah.
Mayhaps one day I will recall to you, or regale rather, the tale of the first life I ever took. But that is a story for another day. For now, we should revel in our victory. We have helped these people. We've made steps to amend the strained relationships between our two kinds. And we are but one step closer to our goal.
Your kind, maybe. I doubt these people have ever even seen a Crystron before. I even count as a Crystron? I look so wrong. Different. I don't even know what I am anymore, Wood.
Genevieve, if I may, and you can see he grasps at the hilt of Rajan Tide, flicks it out, and places it in his hands. Come now, take my blade.
I don't really use weapons, but okay.
It's not but for metaphorical purpose.
She holds the sword. She's struggling. She has an 8 strength.
Notice, Genevieve, the cracks and imperfections of my ancestral blade. Dull as a butter knife, and even the handle has a tendency to slip from its blade. But even with all of its imperfections, it is still my legendary weapon. Just as, even though you may not appear as a traditional Crystron, you yourself are most definitely a Crystron. Mayhaps my words are misspoken here, but
It makes sense. I guess I just feel like an outsider a little. I'm not a hero, and to be completely honest, you're kind of the only person I talk to. Maybe I should work on that, but I don't know how.
well, and Wood takes his Rajan Tide and gently tucks it back into its sheath. As I said before, these are steps we can take together.
Okay. Would you mind if we go talk to someone? I don't know who to talk to. Talon's is scary, and I don't think Callisto likes me.
I think I know just the person. Annalai!
Yes?
Have you a moment of your time? Genevieve was looking to discuss with you, personal matters.
How to talk to short people. Can I help you?
I shall make myself scarce. I must return to the dark depths of the sea and other heroic / dark hero errands. Wood heads over to Captain Ajax.
As Wood walks off, Jem shoots him that look of like, you know when you're teaching a kid how to ride a bike and you like push them off and let them go? And there's like the initial panic, she's just giving him that look.
Wood gives a bright smile and a 2 thumbs up as he begins backing away. You can see a mouth, don't worry, she's friendly.
Hi, Annalai.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm feeling successful. We helped these people. We did something right today. Killing, I've heard you've had some issue with. I just want to let you know that death is part of life. The creatures that we kill, the people that we kill, they're not always gone. Some go to somewhere better. I've learned a lot about it. They go somewhere safe. As for the creatures, they return to everything. It's not act of evil. When we kill to protect others, it's an act of love for those we care for. For those that we kill, it can be an act of mercy.
I don't really know what happens when people die. I just know they disappear. With Christrons, it's different. I was told since the day I was born that one day when my purpose was done, I would give up my,
She uses air quotes.
essence to help make life for a new Crystron. My life ends and becomes someone new. I don't know what it's like for everyone else.
As it is for all of us. When Velstrana reaps, all harvest, all thrive. We return.
Return to where?
Everything. At least that's what I've been told. What?
Who told you?
That's what Mathandi always told me.
Mathandi. He was horrifying from what I can remember of him. Always imposing. So stern, so scary.
He's not as bad as you remember. For me, he's the closest thing I've ever known to parent. I didn't have family before the boat. And Mathandi found me and raised me. He's not bad. Just different like the rest of us.
I apologize. I guess I've only ever really known the scary man who took me away when my parents didn't want me anymore. I guess I had trouble getting close to him. I've always been scared, Annalai. I think I live every day of my life in fear. It's hard for me to really get close to people, I guess, and he was so imposing. I cracked up whenever he tried to talk to me. I don't know if you remember, I never really spoke to anyone, except for Ganymede and Raz. Now I kind of only speak to Wood.
Well, you'll see the others soon. And maybe you can see Mathandi in a new light. One with an older perspective.
I hope so. Really hope he doesn't secretly turn out to be another Sterling or Alabaster. Adults are... I mean, I know we're technically adults, but adults kind of have a track record in my life. People older than me. But thank you, Annalai. It's... You want to talk about something fun? Oh, what do you do for fun? Let's move on from the sad stuff.
I hunt fish and eat them. And kind of smiles a very toothy grin.
Jem looks a little awkward, but is like gonna very politely, like, just, make conversation about, Annalai's hobbies and what she likes, because Jem's desperately trying to make friends.
Yeah. You do that, and it's a nice conversation. But I want to see if there's any other closing words because we are preparing to end off.
Yeah.
Callista probably doesn't have anything super specific. He's probably just celebrating with like Ajax and the rest of the Borkai and animating, just having a good time. He's really happy about this. He just really loves seeing the joy of the Borkai, and like that's enough for him to feel good about it. So he's just really celebrating right now. He's not letting anything else get to him. He's not letting himself be upset by it. He's just reveling in the joy of it all. Nothing super specific. He's just having a good time, making conversation with the Borkai and stuff like that. Nothing specific.
Yeah. Monster?
No.
Huh?
Nope.
Okay.
All
right.
I couldn't hear Lucio.
And with that, that brings episode 23 to a close.
All right.
I have picked out some. You go. Where did you go?
They might have gone offline.
Yeah. Alright, I do have other people, though. Go support Jasper all over again, because they're running.
Alright, everyone, thank you everyone for coming to this episode. You're spelling raid wrong.
Yeah.
Very wrong. Thank you everyone for coming to this session. It means a lot to us. Thank you for stopping by and chilling out. We will be live again next week, same time, same place, same channel, for another DoGsCast Monday. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night, and everyone go support Casper. They're also doing a D&D podcast.
They're doing Welcome to Nexilus.
Yeah. So, goodbye everyone. Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Woo!
Make sure you get in on the raid, because it seems like it doesn't automatically put you
Everyone
in
get
anymore.
in. Woo!
10 is good, though.
Go.
All right.
Go.
Have a great night.
Go.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.